Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by dusty roads and old houses, there lived an elderly man. He was thin, with white hair and tired eyes, and every single day he did the same strange thing. In front of his small house, under the shade of an old tree, there stood a wooden chair. The chair was empty, but the old man would sit across from it and talk. He talked in the morning. He talked in the afternoon. Sometimes he talked until the sun went down. People passing by would slow their steps, and to each other, "He's lost his mind," some said. "He talks to a chair," others laughed. Children giggled and pointed. Adults shook their heads. The old man heard them, but he never answered. He only smiled softly and kept talking. Some days he spoke about the weather. Some days about the garden. Some days he spoke about memories that made his eyes shine for a moment. Then one morning something changed. The old man came outside, carrying his cup of tea as usual. But the chair was gone. He looked around. He searched near the fence. He walked slowly along the road. The chair was nowhere to be found. The old man's hands began to shake. He placed the cup on the ground and slowly lowered himself onto the dirt. For the first time in many years, he cried. Villagers gathered around him, surprised. "Why are you crying?" one of them asked gently. "It was just an old chair." The old man lifted his head. Tears ran down his wrinkled face. "That chair," he said softly, "was not empty." The villagers fell silent. "It was the only chair my wife ever loved," he continued. "She used to sit there every evening, listening to the birds. After she passed away, I kept talking to her, so I wouldn't forget her voice." No one laughed anymore. "I was never talking to a chair," the old man said quietly. "I was talking to love." The villagers looked at each other, ashamed. That evening, someone returned the chair. The old man placed it back under the tree. He sat across from it once again and smiled. And from that day on, whenever people passed by, they no longer mocked him. They understood something important. Sometimes we laugh at what we don't understand, but behind every strange habit, there may be a story of love, loss, and pain. Be kind. You never know what someone is holding on to.